One of the things that turns clients away is bad service, bad welcoming experience. No client wants to walk into a salon that is not welcoming. A client walk into your salon and the staffs are giving out that mood swings that look like they're not ready to work at all, or they are forced to be in that place. And sometimes it can even be the management giving out some kind of vibes that does not encourage the client to keep on coming to get their hair done. All these things are what you want to look into if you want your business to move to the next level, if you want to build a client base, if you want your salon to improve. A lot of us complain why we don't have customers. A lot of us complain why we're not getting clients coming back, because one thing is for you to get a client, another thing is for you to be able to maintain that customer. There are a lot of things that clients look at when they come to your salon, whatever beauty business that you're running. All these things are very, very important. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at client management and retention strategies. Under that, we have about 5 structures that we'll be looking at. The first one is building a welcoming client experience. The second is customer service and personalization. Third one is creating loyalty programs. The fourth one is handling compliance professionally. Then the fifth is using CRM tools for tracking visits and preferences. Hi everyone, my name is Oluwatosin and welcome to the third series, Module 2. Okay, I don't know if you've seen Module 1. I've promised not to make today's video so long. The last one was a little bit long. I had to break it into chapters so that it would be easier for you guys to watch. Just in case you don't want to watch it at once, you can just watch it chapters by chapter so that it will be easy for you to understand and also to dilute, instead of just sitting and watching it at once. I understand how boring that can be. Building a welcoming client experience is very, very important for your salon business. Just in case you're running a salon business, you're running a hair and beauty business, it could even be a barbing salon or a facial salon, a spa. It doesn't matter as long as you're into beauty business. It can even be an ordinary business. Trust me, all these things are very, very important if you apply them to your businesses. It's not only for people in the beauty business. You see, one thing that turns clients away is when the environment is not conducive, when the people in the environment where they are coming to get a service are not welcoming. It quickly turns clients away. You have to make sure that your environment is welcoming, your staffs are welcoming, they don't look like people who are not ready to work, because a lot of salons do that. When you walk into some salons, it's like they are closed for the day, or they're not even ready, or the business is not interesting to them. So you want to make sure that your staffs are ready to work and they're also ready to welcome your client in a very pleasant way, because these things can easily turn clients away. If a staff is not feeling too well, or he or she doesn't look like someone that is ready to work, you don't have to force the staff down the throat of the client, okay? When there are other staffs out there, make sure that they are in the right frame of mind before they go out to welcome your customers, because you don't want to lose your customers because of nonchalancy. You want to make sure that your clients are walking into a very good environment that looks like a place that is ready to carry out our services. Make sure that your salon environment is giving out the best aura. You have staffs that are ready to work. You have management that are not giving out mood swings or giving out bad vibes or trying to compete with customers. A lot of management are like that, okay? They try to compete with customers and you don't want to have such environment. Customers just want to come, get their hair done and get out of your salon. All these things are very, very important if you want your customer to keep coming back to your salon establishment. So we just talked about number 1, which is building a welcoming client experience. Now we're going to look at customer service and personalization. This one also is still related to the first one. Customer service is very important in terms of giving out the best service and also comporting yourself in front of customers, and also the kind of products that you use, okay? Your environment has to play a very big role, okay, in terms of giving out the best aura. Then secondly, the product that you're using has to be a quality product. Then thirdly, the staff that is carrying out that service has to know what he or she is doing. Are they knowledgeable? Are they being well trained in that service before carrying it out? It's not like a client to come and you're bringing an apprentice to take care of that client. Why? No, it has to be a professional person. And if at all you want an apprentice to attend to that client, there must be a reason behind it. And the client also must be in agreement with you assigning an apprentice to take care of their hair. Also, in terms of personalization, sometimes clients will prefer a particular stylist rather, to other stylists. And sometimes they have a particular way of doing their own service. Maybe this is how they like their hair to be done. This is how they like their product to be used. You need to understand that and don't take it too personal. Just in case maybe you have your own product base, like you don't allow any other product apart from your product. There are some times that you have to bend rules. From my own experience, there are some clients that have a recommended product, like the product is prescribed to them. This is not even a recommendation. This is a product that has been prescribed to them from the pharmacy or from the doctor based on the medical history. So sometimes you may have have to consider people like that. It is not every client that wants to do the same thing when they come to your salon. Some clients have special needs, and you need to understand that fact. So customer service is very important when your stylists are carrying out services, and it has to be professional when they're carrying out these services. It's not like they will now stand in front of customers and be telling customers all their stories, all their histories, all their personal issues. All these things do not sound professional. When your stylists are carrying out services to your customers, you have to make sure that whatever they are discussing has to be business-based, especially the hair. It can be as simple as consultation, even if they want to personalize whatever they are saying. Sometimes clients want some TLC, tender love and care. They just want to share their stories and whatever, but there has to be a limit when the stylist and the clients are discussing. Professionalism is very important when you are carrying out services. So on this note, just in case you're looking for the best product, the best hair product, and you don't know what to do, because there are a lot of products in the market, you can't even tell which one is quality or which one is good for your salon. But just in case you want the right product for your salon and for your customers, and you want the best product recommendation, but you don't know how to go about it, you can reach the link in the description where you will get access to the right product for your salon. And you can also reach the email in the description. You will get access to the information. And also, if it is the social media that you want to send a DM to, trust me, you will get the information that you need. So let's continue. So now we're going to be going to number 3, which is creating loyalty programs. All right. We all know what loyalty programs means. It's as simple as referrals. Okay. If you're very conversant with social media, you know what affiliating means. When you bring someone, you get a commission in return. It's very important that you also have such program in your salon. And not only would this help your clientele, it will also help to build your client base. Let's say, for instance, you tell a client to bring on customers, and after the customer comes, they get something in return. Trust me, that chain is going to continue because the other customers will want to bring somebody else. And that is how your business grows from 1 to 2 to 10 to 20 to 100, and to thousands. So referrals are very, very important. There's no one on this earth who doesn't like freebies, even if they have all the money in the world, even if they are the top tier client. As long as it's freebies, nobody wants to bypass freebies. Everybody likes freebies. When your clients bring one, they get one. When they bring 10, they get this service, they get this free service. Trust me, clients want such environment. They also want to grow. They also want to have a share in your business, however way. It's not every time that they come that they want to pay. There's a day that has to be free for them. And for that day to look, free and fair to everyone, it will be very good if they have something to show for it. Like, okay, they bring a client. That's the reason why they are getting these freebies. So it's very important for you to create referral programs, loyalty programs for your clients. So just in case you want to learn more about loyalty programs, referrals, and how to build your clientele, there's a link in my description. It will give you access to learning about this. Okay, now we've just talked about creating loyalty programs. Like I said, if you want more tips on this, how to create a loyalty programs that will be effective, how to create a referral programs that will be effective and make your client grow from 1 to 100 to thousands, there's a link in the description where you will get access to all this information. Let's move on to number 4, which is handling compliance professionally. This one is very important, and sometimes even the owner of the salon beauty business run into this. Okay, so sometimes clients will come with a lot of issues, but you have to see it from the client aspect. It's not everything that you have to take personally. As a business owner and someone who runs a business, you need to understand that feedback is very important. There will be times when clients will come with complaints, and this complaint might just be maybe the way the services was rendered to them, maybe side effect from products, side effect from some things. So you just have to be ready. I know sometimes some clients overdo things. Yes, I understand, especially when your salon is very expensive. Clients will want added value for the service that they are getting, for the product that they are buying. So for that reason, if you notice that some clients are complaining, all you just need to do is take it professionally. Don't take it too personally. Even if you assume that, okay, I'm giving out the best service here, everything is being put in place, what could be the reason why a client is complaining? Trust me, clients have the right to complain. And as they always say, customers are always right. Okay, so you will not always be perfect in every of your services. Your salon will not always carry out the 100% best service. Some days will be bad, some days will be good or better. So when a client comes with complaint, all you just need to do is take it professionally, listen to them, let them explain their mind, let them explain their plight. Let them explain whatever the issue is. It could be something that will even help your business, but when you don't listen, you will not understand. So just let them land, let them explain themselves. Then you can now come in to explain the reason why it was being done that way, it's being done that way, or So when you allow them to land, it will give them reasons to understand why things are done the way they are. And sometimes all this compliance helps to build your business. It helps to improve your business. There's some things that you think is going well and smooth and right, but your clients may not be seeing it in that way, especially when 1, 2, or 3 people have complained about it. All you just need to do is listen and make adjustments. It's a professional environment, so you have to treat it as a professional environment. Sometimes you may have some bad days that you just want to lash out refer back to your clients, especially when you notice that that particular client is always complaining. All you just need to do is take a moment. You may not even respond to them to that time, but let them know you'll get back to them. And when you're calm and everything, you'll be able to respond to them in the right frame of mind. You know, business has to do with a lot of response, feedbacks, reviews, and this response, feedback, reviews help to move your business to the next level. If you find clients who complain a lot, these are people that will help your business move to the next level. Why? Because they see things that you may not see. They look deep into things that you may not be looking deep into. So when you're getting information from them, this information may come in the form of complaints. They will always complain, but why are they complaining? Maybe there are issues in that particular area. All you just need to do is take it professionally, and also learn to train your stylist to respond in a professional way. Because sometimes I know ourselves, I know how stylists can be. I'm not that kind of person. I'm sorry. I'm not. I like to listen, okay? Sometimes we have our bad days, but it's very important that stylists, okay, learn to listen to clients if you want your business to move to the next level. Because at the end of the day, it all boils down to you. Everybody goes home, your client goes home, your stylist goes home, but it is you that is going to be facing all these issues. So make sure that you train your stylist to be professional when responding to complaints, okay? And they shouldn't take it personal, because a lot of complaints are just a way of clients showing their concern to your business or to that stylist or to the service that that stylist is rendering, okay? And also, that being said, you shouldn't lash on your stylist because a client complain, okay? So there may be a reason why, like I said in the initial stage, why things are done that way. Sometimes clients want things to be done and that may not favor the client's hair. So stylists may see what the client do not see and want to carry that service in a way it should be done, but clients want it in their way. So you need to understand that sometimes things are done because it is the right thing to do. So I wouldn't want you to lash on your stylist because a client complain. The same way you are professional in response to your client is the same way you should be professional in responding to your stylist, because at the end of the day, you need your stylist to carry out services. You need your client to get a service in your salon, and you also need yourself to be out there so that at the end of the day, you don't get a bad reputation, you don't get a bad response from people out there. Sometimes you may think it's a small business, but people see you. I'm sure sometimes you are out there and some people will say, are you not the owner of this place? Are you not the owner of this salon? Yes. So imagine if you have a bad reputation, if clients have spoiled your business, spoiled your name, it's going to rub off on you on that particular day. Okay, so it's very, very important that you learn to respond in the right way. Even as you're responding in the right way to your client, respond in the right way to your stylist, because sometimes clients see the way you respond to your stylist. They see the way you react to your stylist and it will rub off on them, okay? And the way you treat your stylist is the way the client would treat your stylist. So we all see all these things. It's just human nature, human reflex to things. So treat your stylist right so that clients can also respect your stylist. It goes a long way. Okay, I think we really talked deep on this. Now we are going into number 5, which is using CRM tools for tracking visits and preferences. It is very important for you to have your client data and details as simple as phone numbers, social media, contacts, and whatever. I know sometimes clients do not want that social media aspect, but of course you will definitely have a social media handle, you know, where your business is being displayed for adverts and, you know, updates and everything. So you definitely have your client there, especially if you have a very good client base. You will have your clients locking into that place because they want to see what is going on in your salon. So it is very important for you to have your client details. Why? Because it will help you to build client base and also relationship with your customers so that you'll be able to know what they are doing and create a program around it. So if a client comes in every 2 weeks to get a service from you, you already know that, okay, this client is coming every 2 weeks and this is the hair services that she's used to getting. So you'll be able to track when they are coming and why they haven't come in a long time. But how can you know all these things if you don't have the phone numbers, you don't have the database, you don't have the programs? From my experience, you know, what I was used to is calling customers to remind them of their next services, okay? And how do we have this opportunity? Because we have the numbers, we have the data, we're able to call them to remind them that, okay, ma, you did your hair service in this particular day, and this is what you did. You're due for your next service, you're due for your next treatment, you're due for your next hair, you know? So you'll be able to track all these visits, but you can't do that without having the data. So all these things are very, very important. And also it helps to create a good relationship with your client, because when you are able to have all these data and also remind them when they're supposed to come, when their hair is due and everything, it creates this one-on-one relationship with your client. And when you have such relationship with your customers, trust me, you're going to have a big client base where a client will trust you with their services, they will trust you with their hair, they will trust you with everything that they are coming to do at your salon. Sorry guys, quick one before we go back to the video. silk scarf is very, very important if you want your client hairstyle to last. Just in case you know of a lot of customers that keep complaining about their hairstyles, you know, maybe they complain about the fact that the product do not last or their hairdo do not last till the next day. All you just need to do is tell them to get this and wrap their hair with it, and the next day the hair will still be intact. We have it in white, black and brown. So we have just covered today, and I think I didn't really take so much time today, did I? Anyways, so I'm going to be asking you questions on all of this, okay? Number one question is, how do you create a welcoming experience for your client in your salon? Number two question is, how do you build a customer service that will enable your client to keep on coming, okay? And also, how do you create a loyalty programs? I've already told you about this, okay? Just in case you want to learn how to create an effective loyalty programs, like I said, click the link in the description, you will get access to it, okay? But still, according to my explanation, okay, how does creating loyalty programs help your business? Now, number four, how do you handle client compliance professionally, okay? And number five is, what is CRM and how does it help your business, okay? So thank you so much for watching. I hope I've not really taken too much of your time today, guys. I really, really appreciate. Also, let me know that you are really eager to see Module 3. So thank you so much, okay? And please, 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 this is free. The only way you can encourage this is by subscribing, like, share, and also click on the notification for you to get new updates as this video drops, because you may be busy, and the only way you can quickly get access to this video is by clicking the notification button so that you'll be the first person to be notified when this video comes live. So thank you so much. My name is Oluwatosin, and this is where we draw a close to today's bootcamp, today's masterclass. So thank you so much, and I'll be seeing you in the next video. And until then, have a great day.